Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss how to create virtual machine in Azure. So here we can see we have a option to create resources. So if I click here, create resources, then we can see in the left side we have a Azure Marketplace, and in that category popular we can see Windows Server 2016 data center. So if I click here, then we'll get a screen for create a virtual machine. So create a virtual machine. The subscription. This is for me now. Subscription is a free trial. So here we can create a resource group. In the earlier video, we saw that how to create a new resource. So if we don't have any resource group, so here we can create a new resource group like this. Click create new. So here we can give some name, but right now we will not going to create a new resource because I am already having one resource group called AZ300. So I'll choose AZ300 from here. Next I'll give the virtual machine name. So here I can give that demo VM Queen. So this virtual machine is for Windows Server. So next is a region. So here we can select the region. So for this virtual machine I am selecting that US Central. Next is availability options. So from here we can choose the availability zone and availability set, but for this video we are not selecting anything. We will just keep the default one, no infrastructure redundancy required. The image we can select here from Windows Server 2016 data center. Azure Spot instance, we'll keep no right now. Here we can select or change the sizes. So this for this the default size is one virtual CPU, 3.5 GB memory, and the cost will be 6079.53 per month. If I click here, then we can change the sizes. So here we have a lots of option for this particular region. Here we have we can select a VS2 V2. So for this we have a virtual CPU 2, we have a RAM 7 GB, and the data disk is 8 data disks can support for this particular VM size, and the max input output is 6400. So for this one I'll just select the default one, or maybe I can select this one. So if I select this DS2 underscore V2, then its cost is 12,159.07 per month cost. So I'll select the default one. If I select here, then the administrator account, I have to give the username and password. I'm giving here the username and password, and so next, inbound port rule. So for inbound port rule I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just doing allowing selected port, and the selected inbound port is the default one, RDP 3389. And save money, here also I'm not doing any changes, already have a Windows Server license. From here I can select yes or no. If already I'm having the license, then I can select yes, and that way I can save the money. The disk, Here the OS disk type is SSD premium. From here we can change the disk type. For right now I'm not doing any changes here. So encryption type also we can do change, that is it right now, but I'll do default encryption at rest with the platform managed key. And here in advanced also I'm not doing anything right now. Next, networking. So in the networking, virtual network, it's taking the default virtual network AZ300 VN, or we can create a new virtual network. But right now I'll not create any virtual network. For the virtual network, I'll create a separate video and we'll describe and we'll discuss in detail regarding the virtual network. So the subnet will keep the default, public IP will keep everything default here. If I go to that management, then we'll not do any changes here. Boot diagnostic is on here. We can put it on or off based on the requirement, so that if anything happen in that booting time, so that one file will generate and that file will be stored in the OS disk. Later on we can open and see what goes wrong in that file. We'll click the advanced. In the advanced, we are not going to do any changes here. And then tag, we are also not doing anything. Next, preview and create. It will take some times to check everything. Here we can see that the standard VS2 V2 sizes we have selected, offered by Microsoft, and for this per hour cost is 8.3281, and create. So now it will take some times to create the virtual machine. Will Yes, I think it's almost done. Still it is preparing. Here we can see that your deployment is underway. It will not take more than 2 minutes to create. So yeah, we are getting that resources got created, that demo of VM win IP status is okay. So once it is done, we will get the notification. In the notification, it is showing that deployment in progress, and deployment to resource group is AZ300, which we selected, and now the deployment is success. So if I click here, go to resources, now I can see that virtual machine is up and running. So status is showing here running, the location which I have selected, the central US. Subscription is now free trial for me, and here we can see the public IP address. This is the public IP address and this is the private IP address. So using this public IP address, we can access this virtual machine outside through internet. And here this private IP will be used for internally connecting this virtual machine with other network services or either other virtual machine. Here we can see some details, the CPU average used, network, disk bytes, blah blah. Yes, this is the end of this chapter. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. And the next in the next video we'll see more detail and we'll see the other features available in the virtual machine. Thank you.